I just kept hearing all dolled up with nowhere to go. There's this energy here of you being literally ready. You've been dolled up, you got all ready, you got dressed, you put on your makeup, or you put, did your hair, whatever it is, and you're ready to go. You feel ready to go, but you just haven't been presented the opportunity, the invitation, whatever that is for you to go out. It's like the anticipation before a first date, the anticipation before starting school. There's like this energy of something brand new starting here, and you feel like you've been embodying this new version of yourself that is going into this new phase of your life, but it just hasn't been presented yet. And I feel like that is what's shifting for you now, where you're going to be presented the opportunities for you to like be this version of yourself that you've become through the process and actually step onto the scene. We got the Six of Swords here. Step onto the premiere, move away from this chaotic, kind of more stagnant energy is what I feel, into something exciting, into something like there's spotlights here. There's something happening here where you are going to be more on the spotlight, seen for who you are, more authentic in your expression. And that's really what's been developing behind the scenes, your strength, your resilience, even though it's been a difficult wait. Sorry. Even though it's been a very difficult wait, I just feel like you have been in this position where you really started to look at yourself. We have a couple cards here that have you looking at yourself in the mirror. Okay, the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So you're falling into more victory, falling into more success. And there is something about like you reflecting or you really viewing yourself in a new light. Like I feel like your self-concept has improved where even when things aren't working out, it's like you're looking at yourself and you're not blaming yourself for those things. You're just trying to take your power in that way of you get to decide your narrative. You get to decide how you view yourself. And actually, by you embodying this heightened version of yourself, even if you feel like you're not ready or you're not there yet, it's like that's the first step for these changes to happen, is like you embodying the energy, you becoming that person, you becoming the version that you want to be. And looking at yourself in the mirror saying, I know I deserve this. I'm going to start working towards it. And it's like something passionate is beginning here. And you're about to receive that ticket. You're about to receive that invitation to this new life that is starting for you after you've had to walk away from a lot of things. You've had to leave behind a lot of places, people, things that were leaving you empty, that were actually taking away from this energy, this heightened energy that you've been embodying. You've recognized through the act of becoming a heightened version of yourself, of embodying this heightened energy, you have been able to recognize what was in your life that was really not serving you, that was really not serving that path, that was not serving your trajectory forward. And so you've walked away from those things. You've kind of allowed the disappointments, the cups that have fallen to just be a part of this journey, a part of this path. You've stopped blaming yourself so much, even blaming other people. It's like there's this heavy feeling of acceptance coming through as well, where you've just accepted that let the cups fall where they may. Like those clearly weren't for me, but I know that there are still these two cups that are, and I'm walking towards that. And it feels like it's been a very slow and steady journey, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, but I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is such a slow moving energy, but it's stable, it's foundational. And I love that this image is like finally being stepping out onto the premiere again. So it's like after the long journey, after the long wait, you're finally there at the premiere, which was inevitable, which was going to happen. You were always going to get what you desired, what you've been working towards, or what you've been trying to work on embodying, okay? It was always destined for you. It's just that there is a journey that you have to go through in order to fully have that realized in your reality. And again, it starts from within, it starts from your energy, but you've got a whole new journey starting here. You're waiting at the bus stop. You're waiting to get picked up. Okay. You're all dolled up and you're ready to go. And you didn't have somewhere to go for a while, but I do feel like that's shifting for you now, where you're ending this pain, you're ending these burdens. And with this one, it says goes on, what does it say? Goes on easier, stays on longer. Yeah. You've just been like going through, I feel like you've been trying to go through kind of maybe like an instant gratification. Maybe that's been like a big lesson for you, where it's like you latch on to a person, a situation, a thing that kind of gives you that high, that serotonin, where you're like, okay, this is good. This must be it. This must be my soulmate. This must be my life partner, or this must be my career. This must be my life purpose. You kind of grab onto it because you get so excited, but then it goes out of your life just as easily as it came in. And so I think there's been the lesson here of like not trying to chase that instant gratification and really allow the journey to develop over time and be okay with it taking a little bit longer, because even though it's taking longer, it's going to stay longer. It's going to actually last. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles, like this is foundational from abundance. Okay, quick last message. The Lovers. Yeah, for a lot of you, obviously, this is love. Like, if this is what you've been calling in that life partner, that's what's coming in for you because you've embodied the energy. You've looked at yourself and said, I'm deserving. I deserve a life partner. I deserve love. I deserve to be nourished and taken care of. And for others, this is just saying that you've been taking actions towards love for yourself. You've started making decisions out of a place of love for yourself, knowing that, again, you deserve it. You deserve it. You love yourself. And when you love yourself, the world responds to that energy. The universe molds to the energy that you're emitting when you're in this place of self-love, self-compassion, self-acceptance, okay? Wanting to, dream bigger. Your goals are getting bigger through this process as well. And you're attracting new opportunities, new abundance. Queen of Pentacles. This is glow up energy. Okay. Physically, like you're physically glowing up too. I feel like your energy is shifting and it's actually like emanating outwards where people are noticing that you look better. You're like glowing. There's this energy here of, abundance. Like you're emanating the abundance that you've been working so hard towards. And I'm so excited for you. And you're all dolled up. You haven't had a place to go, but you're about to. I love you.